وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُّدَّكِرٍ.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Read Al-Quran the easy way. I welcome you to 23rd lesson of it, in which we will learn soft letter. Wow, soft letter, wow. So relax and smile and get the textbook, workbook, pens and everything, and close everything else and be ready. Wow has an interesting case. When there is sukoon on wow, that's another interesting case. Wow, you can't forget wow, wow, okay? And this soft letter is there when there is fatha before wow sukoon. Whenever there is fatha before wow sukoon, then it is called soft wow. Soft, it gives soft wow sound. How? For example, in English we say mouth, south or house. We don't say mouth, south, house. Therefore, mouth should be pronounced as mau and so on. You see the four sets there: mau, bow, wow, fow. Don't say mau, bow, wow, fow. It may be Urdu or Persian, that may be right there, but not in Arabic. In Arabic, you have to say mau, bow, wow, fow, and so on. Just like you say in English mouth, south, or house. Sukoon on wow has two cases actually. The first one is already studied. We studied in lesson number 18, that is wow mad. Whenever wow is preceded by a dhamma, then you stretch it double and that wow is called wow mad. Like we did that mu, bu, wu, fu, and so on. And now we are learning soft wow when wow sukoon is preceded by fatha instead of dhamma. If it is dhamma, it is wow mad. If it is fatha, then it is soft wow, like mau, bow, wow, fow. There is a third case where you can place kasra before wow sukoon, like mew, bew, wew, few. This is not there in Arabic language. You don't have a case where wow sukoon has kasra before it. So, just to remember it, here is a cartoon. If there's a nice curvy ditch in the road, how will you go over it? Ouch! Okay, ouch, ouch. Or if you're traveling in a cable car and there is a nice curvy bend in the cable, which is dangerous, but how will the cable car go over it? Ouch, ouch. Similarly, if you're reading the text and text is above, okay, if you're reading the text, so whenever there is a soft wow coming, you should take, ow sound, soft wow. وَالْيَوْمِ الْمَوْعُودِ مَوْعُودِ مَوْ Yow, mow, that is soft wow. So this is our logo. Remember the logo for soft wow, and you can see it at the top of slide in every case where we will do this practice. So if you look at the big scheme of sukoon, letters with sukoon, then previously we had left some letters. So this is one which we are filling now. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, the soft wow. Now what we will do is recite the poem with a soft wow attached to all of the letters. Okay, to all the letters we will attach soft wow. Notice that wow in every case will come from lips, ow, okay? Whereas ma, ba, wa, fa will come from lips and tha, da, da, and so on. But just, to have a nice rhythm, let us do it in a poetic style. Okay, I mean in a poem style. Mau, bow, wow, fow are from the lips. The first, not the ow, bow, pow part. That part is always from the lips. Well, in this case, everything is from the lips. And then we have thou, 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 tow, dow, pow, zow, sow, sow, low, no, row. And the next, for the rest, we have Joe, show, yo. Bow. See, da is very high sound, very thick and high sounding. Bow, cow, pow. Ka is high sounding. And the last 6, ow, how, ow, how, ghaw, khaw. And the hamza can occur on alif or ya, on itself, or alif or ya. Hamza is carried by alif or waw or ya, and in all these cases, whenever you see hamza on top of any of these 3 letters, it becomes hamza. Soft waw occurs in the Quran almost 3,000 times. That is almost 5 times on every page of the Quran, approximately. So now you have again the 2 waw listed here. The first one has waw sukoon, where it is having a dhamma before it. So that is mad, mu, bu, wu, which we studied thoroughly before. And the second case is where waw sakin is preceded by fatha. That is mau, bau, fau, which is what we are studying. So this one is waw mad, the other one is soft waw. Waw mad and soft waw. It's very simple. Let's try to read those words that occur most frequently in the Quran. Try to read with me or repeat after me. Aw. Aw. Aw means or. Law. Law. It is not love of English. Okay, law. You got to make your lips round. Law, not love. Law. That means if. Love with love is English. Law means if. Walau. Wa is and. Walau and if. Walau. 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 Falau. Falau. Fa means so. Law is if. Falau, so if. Let's revise the last 4. Aw. Law. Walau. Falau. Once again. Aw. Law. Walau. Falau. Fawqa. Fawqa. Fawqa means above. Okay. Khawfa. Khawfa. Khawfa is fear. Sawfa. Sawfa. Sawfa means soon. ويوم. ويوم. So let's revise the last 4. فوق. خوف. سوف. ويوم. Once again. فوق. خوف. سوف. ويوم. لولا. لولا. Law means if. La means no. ولولا. ولولا. And if not. فرعون. عو. Okay. فرعون. فرعون is Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, the old time, okay, of old times. قومه. قومه. He means his. قومه, his people. Let's revise the last 4. لولا. ولولا. فرعون. قومه. Once again. لولا. ولولا. فرعون. قومه. The letter alif lam al means the, and it occurs many times before the nouns. For example, here, al qawmu, the people, the nation. Okay, al qawmu, al qawmu, Al-yawmu. Yawm means day. Al-yawm, the day, meaning today actually. The real day will be today only. So al-yawm means today. Al-yawmu. Al-mawtu. Al-mawtu, the death. Al-qawlu. Al-qawlu, the saying. Let's revise the last four. Al-qawmu, al-yawmu, al-mawtu, al-qawlu. Once again. Al-qawmu, al-yawmu, al-mawtu, al-qawlu. In the following cases, last alif is not read because there is no fatha before it, and that's why it is not alif mad. For example, here, yaraw. So alif at the end is not preceded by fatha, so it is not alif mad. You don't read it. No sign, no sound. Yaraw. Yaraw. Ra is thick. Yaraw. Okay. Khalaw. Kha is high. Don't say khalaw. Kha. Kha. خلوا خلوا لبغوا لبغوا وعصوا وعصوا. So in all these four cases, alif at the end is not read because it is not alif mad, because it is not preceded by fatha. So let's revise. يروا خلوا لبغوا وعصوا. Once again. يروا خلوا لبغوا. Gha is also high sounding. لبغوا وعصوا. Sa is also very thick. وعصوا, very thick and high. Okay, take some more. فاليوم. Al-yawm means today. Fal-yawm means so today. Fal-yawma. And after fa you have alif, which could be alif mad, but because there is sukoon on lam, so it is asking for help. So you don't say fal-yawma. By the time you reach to lam, the lam may die. So help it. Just go, skip mad. Fal-yawm. Fal. Don't say fal. Fal-yawma. Wal yawmi. Here also don't say wal yawmi. Wal. Run to help lam. Wal. Wal yawmi. Wal yawmi. Wal ghaw. Wal ghaw. Gha is high sounding. So first mad is first alif is not read because sukoon is stronger sign. It needs help. Wal, and the last alif is not alif mad because there is no fatha before it. Wal ghaw. That's a big one. Wal maw'idhatu. Wal maw'idhatu. Wal maw'idhatu. So let's revise the last four. Fal yawma. Wal yawmi. Wal ghaw. وَالْمَوْعِظَةُ. Once again. فَالْيَوْمَ وَالْيَوْمِ وَالْغَوْ وَالْمَوْعِظَةُ. ضَةُ. Okay. وَالْمَوْعِظَةُ. Let's write the most commonly occurring words in the Quran, and they are number one, aw. Very simple. Just write letter alif and letter wa. That I don't think you need big explanation. Aw. That's it. Alif and wa, fatha and alif, and sukoon and wa. Walau. That also very simple. Wa is and aw means or. By the way, aw means or. Or. The meanings are written there, and try to memorize those, and it's also there in your book. Walau. Walau. Okay. Walau. And if. You just add wa to love. Love means if. Walau and if. Next one, yawmi. Yawmi means day. Yawmi is day. Yawmi, day. Okay. Qawmi. Qawmi. Qawmi means people. Qawmi is people. Qawmi, qawma, qawmu depends on the context. Okay, let's play a game. What I mean is qawmi, qawma, qawmu, you can have the ending signs changing, and you know how to read it, and why they change you will learn it when you understand them, inshallah, in the next course. Let's play a game. Where is khawfa? Where is khawfa? Khawfa. Third one, khawfa, mashallah. Where is yaraw? Yaraw. Come on. The last one. Where is lawla? Lawla. The third one. Before we finish, let's do some spoken Arabic. Hada means this. Haulai, these. You can do action also. Hada, this, like hada kitab, this is a book. Hada, this. Haulai, with 4 fingers, these. Haulai, these. Hada, haulai. Hada, haulai. Hada, haulai. Keep practicing and you remember these 2 words which are extensively used, and you can use them everywhere. Okay, by now you know how to recite the words that occur in the Quran almost 18,500 times, and the meanings of words that occur almost 16,300 times. So be an expert by watching this again, practice it with Flashbook, and even teach it to others. And pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Rabbi zidni ilma, O my Rabbi, increase me in knowledge. That's it for now. Inshallah, we'll see you in the next lesson. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum. Learn to read Al-Quran, learn Tajweed, understand Al-Quran and memorize it using easy, scientific and interactive methods. Get ebooks, videos, audios, posters, PowerPoint files, app links for different courses. We have specialized Montessori materials and games for making the Quran easy for kids, and a teacher's resource center too. Get personalized one-to-one online courses that suit your needs from expert teachers. For free trial, write to admin@understandquran.com or visit understandquran.com. Wassalamu alaikum